What are we going to talk about this podcast? Because
I don't know.
We're going to definitely talk about why you've been gone.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit.
Christmas.
Yeah, because this will be the Christmas podcast.
Yeah,
so what are we doing for Christmas?
What are we going to do?
Merry Christmas! All I want from Santa is a mentally unstable whore.
Oh my god! I know a few.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Oh god. We're not complete dumbasses.
Not complete. We are dumbasses though.
Partly. I'm autistic. It's
Probably
all good.
don't need that in the podcast.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a week before Christmas. This will be coming out on Christmas.
It will be coming out on Christmas, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Christmas
on a
is
Wednesday,
this
so
week, or this year.
we get to have this out on Christmas. By the way, welcome to the part-timers.
We're gonna part-timers. Part-timers.
Welcome to the part-timers. My name is Lane.
I'm Miguel.
And,
welcome me back.
Yes. Oh my God. And they don't even know the story. Well, Merry Christmas first and foremost, but at this also, like, y'all haven't had an episode in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's some inconsistencies. We're getting the hang of it. We
are getting the hang of it, and we did have an incident happen, as you saw on the last week's video, or the last week's podcast. It was just me, so I was sad, lonely, confused.
Sad boy times.
I don't know how to feel. I didn't know how to feel about it. I don't feel good. I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that he's back. But Miguel, take the floor, man.
Well, I mean,
what
it's
happened?
real simple. Like I ended up in the emergency room. I had strep pneumonia and an ear infection, and I got an earful from my parents about it, and the nurses tried to give me an earful too, and I just didn't want to deal with it. They were like, "You should have let it go so long." I'm like, I didn't even know I had strep throat.
Yeah, it wasn't even something that you knew.
Yeah, so that's what it was. I mean, I should have, I guess, like, known it, because it's like it really just started with my throat.
Yeah,
they call me the real throat goat. You know what I mean? So it's like,
pause. Time out.
But no, dude, it's just like at one point I was trying to help my mother out with decorations, like I was home, and I can't sit still even when I'm sick, I'm just
he was all over the place. You overworked yourself, and I even said that you overworked yourself.
Yeah, that's what everybody said too. But it's like I get it. That's why I got an earful. So I was helping them with decorations. Yep. I fell over, I busted my lip, and from there my mother took my temperature, and it was like 103, and it's like my fever went away and then it came back.
So it was just like constant.
And everybody was like,
change.
"Oh, COVID." I'm like, it's not fucking COVID. Other things exist and have existed before fucking
Hey,
COVID.
don't say that, man. Still, man, come on.
Like, I get it,
We're
but
progressive.
it's like other things exist.
Yeah, other
and
things
it's like,
exist. You don't need to focus
they
on
wanted to do a
COVID
COVID test on me, and I'm like, and I told the nurses the same thing. I'm like, there's other things around besides COVID. Well, yeah, but that's the main concern. We did just come out of it. Like, just test me for literally everything else first. If none of that is positive, then guess what? I got COVID.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
and it's not
positive.
nothing against them. They're just doing their job. And I mean, at a certain point too, I did have to tell them. I have a lot of bad history with hospitals, and everybody's like, "Oh, hospitals are so clean. They go through so many steps to make sure they're so clean." And it's like, yeah, because they're so dirty, because they're so riddled with bacteria. Like, I contracted MRSA because my aunt was in and out of the hospital and had it herself, and I contracted the virus from her when I ended up, because there was a period where I was in and out of not in and out of the hospital. I was in the hospital like 5 times 1 year, but that's because I was being an idiot, and because I was also helping her do stuff, and like I was helping clean out her room and everything, because she had just gotten back from a long stay at the hospital. Her room was a mess, and I ended up cutting myself on her. She had this like antique fan with a metal blade, and I ended up cutting myself on it, and I contracted MRSA because of the bacteria that she had on her, and it was from there it just got worse, and I was constantly in and out of the hospital, taking peroxide baths, acid baths, and stuff like that, because it was in the inner lining of my skin. So I had to like keep like taking these baths just to help get rid of it. I was on like 3-4 different types of antibiotics. I was on steroids. It was like the worst 3 years of my life, dude.
Save some problems for the rest of us.
I know, right?
I mean,
so
Lord
I just don't
mercy.
like the hospital in general, you know. And I'm more like,
I don't mess with the hospital either.
Yeah, you know, it's like I just question everything, and I know people roll their eyes and they look at me like I'm fucking crazy and like I'm stupid, but it's like I think it's just important to like be skeptical about everything.
We're tired.
I'm pretty tired.
Oh man, and I think that there's a ranking system in the hospital as well.
What does that mean?
I think maybe the
sluttiest nurse, hottest nurse.
Yeah, the experienced nurses, the ones that's got a little bit of happy weight on them. I think those are like on the lower floors. You know what I mean? So the higher you go up, the
hotter they, the
baddest
they
the bitches,
are.
but also the risk of death. And
got it.
So if they say, "Hey, boy, you on the ninth floor, you're dead." I'm sorry, R.I.P. to homie, and especially with the grandfathers.
Oh, dude, the grandfathers are like just old guys.
Old people in general.
I wouldn't say old people because old women aren't really the issue. I feel like they're difficult.
Nah.
But old men are just like
okay.
Like. Because, I mean,
listen,
if I was an old man in a hospital, I'm like, I'm senile. Oops, my hand went up there, you know? I'm not actually going to do that. No, but, you know, like.
Your case gets worse every episode. It just keeps getting worse.
I'm a piece of shit.
Automatically. No, but man, hospitals.
I just speak my mind.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
I wouldn't do it.
Unless if you had the chance, and I feel like whatever.
Okay, like that's saying like if you get the chance to steal something and you know you could get away with it, would you do it? Would you do it? Yeah, so you'd probably feel up a nurse, son of a bitch.
Well, here's the thing: is like old people work bartender, right? I think we got the amount of perverts. Like old
dude,
people.
You kidding me?
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, people will go there just to look at. I had a guy one time try to pay this girl to see her boobs.
My God,
never seen this girl in my life. Was like, I will pay.
She didn't work there.
Yeah, she did. No, she did. I'm just saying, like, he never seen it. He never seen him.
But he just jumped the gun.
And she like just came in from her shift, and she like he held up a wad of cash. Was like, I'll pay you this to see your titties. And it's like, come on, man. You know, like...
Okay, now be real with me, though. If you were a woman, would you do it? I might.
We're not women, though.
Yeah, we're not.
Because, like...
We're not. That's what I'm saying. I might.
That's what
I know. If a man was like, I'll pay you this to see your titties, I'll be like, right now, I'll be like... All right.
Yeah.
Like as a guy, I'd do it.
Yeah, as a guy, you'll do it. But yeah. I mean, as a girl, I think it's a bit different. I think the it's different on how people feel about.
I just think it's ridiculous to do that though. Like that's not okay.
If you are that desperate for money, you could be a prostitute.
There's sites.
Yeah, and,
you know, it's like I just don't think that's okay. I think that's a little fucked up. It's like, dude, she works there. Don't be that. Well, I've told all of our girls too. I've told them if that happens, kick them the fuck out.
Yeah,
call
but
the cops.
That's the thing.
We are 100% allowed to kick them out if they do that.
We're allowed to kick them out, but guess what?
But they won't do it.
No, because they're dirty little... So they ain't gonna do
what you gotta do to get your tip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, make your money, make your smoke.
Yeah.
But
that's my thing. It's
just
like, you can't sit there and encourage it, because when you encourage it, you're just opening the floodgates. There's no like little door to the floodgates. Either they're open or they're closed.
Yep. And for the most part, women like it to be open.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit to the point where it benefits them. But the thing is like it'll benefit you until it doesn't.
Oh my God, here's a great... Oh my God. I found it. So
you remind me of those. I like it.
Well, I really think I found it here.
Me too.
So it's like women, they like door, right? They crack the door a little bit. Like they crack the door to where you can like barely peek inside. But as a man, if you open that door, you're a bat, you're a dickhead, you're a cunt, you're every word, you're a douchebag, dickhead. I just said that. Yeah. But either way, you're
a big dickhead.
Yeah, you're a bigger one. But if they open it for you, you're good.
But here's the thing: sometimes even if they open it for you, you're still the bad guy.
You're always the bad guy.
Have you heard about this? Like, it's like, I've been hearing it on a lot of podcasts. There's this woman who's trending right now because she had sex with 100
dudes.
But people are putting out articles and they're calling the men pieces of shit. You know, and it's like, I think in the end, I think every person that participated in that is guilty of being a piece of shit, including her. Yeah. Because it's like, people want to sit there and justify her and say, oh, but that's her job. It's like, yeah, but her job wouldn't exist without the perverted men. Right. And she wouldn't be able to do her job if they didn't want her. Right. And they wouldn't be able to get anything from people like her if she didn't do her job. You know, if both sides of the party are reluctant to do it and restrict themselves and have a sense of like morality about it, guess who's not benefiting? The pieces of shit. Yeah.
And the whole thing with her, I mean, sleeping with 100 men in one day.
That's in general just gross. Like, even if people are like...
She got upset that she got an STD.
Well, what'd you think was going to happen?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, she broke down and cried, too. And it's like, because you're obviously not okay with it. She's like, I felt like a prostitute. No, you should feel worse. You should feel worse than a prostitute because you're just a tool at that point. Yeah. Well, you're just a tool being used by the industry and being used by the piece of shit men. Yeah. And because that's how they see you. And then they give you an issue because you're not talking to them. Oh, you promised me 3 minutes. You promised me 5 minutes of conversation. And it's like, obviously, you can't do that. But now she's talking about wanting to go for 1,000.
What?
Yeah.
In a day?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I think the world record is like 900 and something. What? Yeah, and in order to hit a day? In order to hit 1,000, I think she has to spend at least, I think it's like a little bit over a minute, like a minute, 20 seconds, something like that, per person.
Would it count if they just stick it in and pull it out?
That doesn't count. I think it has to be to completion. But the thing is, everybody's in line jerking it at the same. Which also, how pathetic. How pathetic and embarrassing.
It's like a big old circle jerk.
Like, my thing is like, oh, I fucked this woman on a live stream. I fucked this woman. It's like, yeah, but you were also surrounded by a bunch of dick. Yeah. And jerking it the whole fucking time
with them.
And then you got upset. Oh, she wouldn't talk to me. It's like, are you a fucking idiot? Are you that stupid?
Listen, she didn't think I was good.
You're not treating her like a person. Why should she treat you like a person?
That's what I'm saying. And the problem is, like, what if you have like a regular sized dick? She just got fucked with 5'10" Daenerys, who just got a 6 foot monster cock. You know what I mean? And then you wonder, and it's like, man, I didn't even,
like, I saw the beast you took. How's mine doing?
Yeah. It's like, how you even shit talk that? Oh, man.
Like, am I beating this up pussy? Yeah. Am I beating this pussy up right? Yeah, come on.
You fucked a bear. How's this monkey? You know what I mean? Respectfully, brother.
You know the whole animal kingdom.
I know, you got the whole animal
rabbits
kingdom
in there at some point.
A little jackrabbit. Those things.
I think the whole situation is so ridiculous. I hate that people are taking sides on it because in general, everybody should just be disgusted. Disgusted with how the men acted, disgusted with how she acted, disgusted with how she's treating it like it's not a big deal, even though she broke down.
She broke down crying, and then it's just I don't know. It's for clout. It's for views.
Oh, that's all it is, and that's all it is. Like, and I can guarantee you her videos are up. I mean, she's like one of the top performers on OF, but
I don't know how much she made, but like I don't know, like a crap load. People wanted to watch. I don't know why you would even want to watch
like that. That's not even like appealing to me. I don't get that.
I don't want to sit through how long did this last?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming it had to last over an hour. So just the
video
hour
itself?
Yeah.
I'm sure they clipped a lot of it, but they got 24 hours. I would assume they got 24 hours worth of footage because they did it in a 24-hour span.
So that's
she slept with guys. She slept with 100 people in 24 hours. So it was several hours. There was breaks, and I'm sure there was breaks and like for people to
hydration
drink
stuff,
and everything like that. Yeah, she didn't eat the entire day. I don't know if they used all the holes, but I'm sure they did.
That is ridiculous. I mean, that is so ridiculous. I
don't even know why we got on this subject.
I don't know either. What did we even talk about?
Because you started talking about a hierarchy of nurses. And then we started talking about perverted old men.
And then we started talking about...
that's how we got to that. See?
It's a full circle almost.
Put it together.
Yeah.
But that just popped in my head because we were talking about something and it just popped in my head and I wanted to talk about it real quick because it's ridiculous.
It is trending too.
Yeah. Yeah. We're trending, guys.
We're trending. No, I mean, it's just whatever. We don't need to talk about it no more because we don't need to give this bitch no more clout.
Yeah. I just, in general, I think everybody should just be disappointed.
It should be, yeah.
I think it's pathetic. I think the whole situation was pathetic.
It's terrible.
I really do.
I mean,
but I feel better.
I do.
I mean, I feel like I still got it. Like, I definitely feel like I got cups over my ears.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still using the medication. I'm still using the antibiotics. That's what I wanted to say. Because, like, I refused service after a while because they wanted to keep me there longer than I needed to be. And, like, I've had a couple people like, don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm like, why is that a big deal? And they're like, well, and I'm like, look, I get the liability. I don't care. No. I told them, and I was as nice and respectful as I possibly could be. I'm not going to sit there and be disrespectful. They're just trying to do their job.
That's it.
But I just told them, look, I've had bad experiences. I don't want to be in the hospital any longer than I have to. I don't want to have to say that I refuse service, but when you guys are a little bit too much for the right reasons, I have to say that because I want to go home. You gave me my prescription for my medicine. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys taking the time that you need to help me, but there's other people that need more help. Yeah. That's also how I see it. I'm capable. I'm fine. My fever's going down a little bit. I've been there long enough. I want to go home. Yeah. I hate being in the hospital. I hate it.
And it's, man, I don't think I've ever been in the hospital. Like, well, I have. No. It was
emergency room.
Yeah. I've been in the emergency room, but I haven't been like you need to be in the hospital for a couple days.
But my thing is like I want to get in and out as quick as I can.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I burned my arm, like I burned half my fucking arm, dude, I was in and out as quick as I could be. You know, oof, that man. I mean, in general, I'm feeling better. But
that's why he's been out for a while. Yeah, and you also notice that we have a different format.
I feel good right in time for the holidays too.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good. I feel like because we wasn't consistent with our videos, and we did take a couple weeks. Yeah, it wasn't really a break. I mean, it kind of was.
It was just because I was just out of commission, man.
Yeah, that's all it is. And I kind of got my
after I got home from the emergency room. I think I didn't eat for like almost 3 days. Yeah, and I slept most of that fucking time. You know,
which I didn't know.
And even before then, I was like eating crackers and stuff because I just couldn't keep food down. Yeah. So like for like a week, I was barely eating anything. So, but I'm just glad I feel better.
I'm glad too, because God, I felt so lonely. You know, I was just so lonely. But geez. I mean, we got it, and we have a new format. We have a different plan going into this because we got, you know, we like I said in the last week's video, which he hasn't heard. I mean, I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to make this work.
Yeah.
I try to make this work. I'm going to try to make this work.
But the thing is, we put out content, and that's the point. Is that you put something out,
and we have a lot of things lined up for the year 2025.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
we have a ton of different things that we want to do, what we want to accomplish. I mean, we're kind of laying out a game plan to where we're hoping we are able to do this. Like,
be patient with us. There's going to be a couple experiments, a couple flops. You know, we just want to see what works for us.
What works, what don't work. Listen, we have 10 subscribers.
Yeah,
we have 10 subscribers. So, and most of them are people from work. So
that's fair. Thank you guys from work.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah. So I mean, we're just growing. We're slowly growing. We're slowly becoming an established people.
Yeah.
Civilized. But for the most part, hey, what's good? I need to get the beer trimmed up, get it nice and.
What's our time at?
We're 18.
Oh, that's not too bad. Why do I feel like we've been talking forever?
I don't know, because
we've been at this all day though. We got the area cleaned up. That took forever.
Oh my God!
What we got up here and settled around 5 o'clock, and it's almost 11 o'clock.
I picked you up at 2, and we went and ate, and
we got back. We went to the store, which I wanted to hit every person in the fucking face in the store, dude.
Oh my God, dude!
That's the worst thing about this time of the year.
It's so many people. So stupid.
There's so many people up.
Like all we wanted to go in there, we didn't really want to get no Christmas stuff. I mean, like he wanted to get a couple stocking stuffers.
Yeah, that was.
But like for the most part, it wasn't.
Most of my stuff is taken care of. The amount of last minute people is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I mean, even like we couldn't even go nowhere,
bro.
And, the holiday shopping with those people, like those people's Walmart with those fucking carts that just walk around everywhere. It's those like deliveries. I mean, they just boing, put it right behind us. Like, there you go.
You touch me again, I'm gonna fucking wreck you.
No, I'm like, face. Come on, like just
pay attention.
Piss off.
pay attention.
Or just say, or wait your turn.
Or excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me. You're getting paid hourly. We're spending a hard-earned hourly money on y'all's store. Get out the way. Let us shop.
Oh, with that one.
Yes, that one woman who literally just popped a squat right in the middle of you while you was looking at candles.
That's why I said if I do my errands, I get up early to knock them out, or I do them like an hour or two before they close. An hour or two before they close, because nobody's in the store anymore.
Yeah, but like and we just so happened to go midday, right after we got.
Well, I didn't think there was going to be many people. It was because it usually doesn't start picking up until like when we left. That's when it should have started picking up.
Yeah,
it's
5
a
or
Monday.
6. I mean,
it's a Monday, dude.
People are crazy. They're psychopaths.
Oh my god,
they're psychopaths.
Oh, and it's just people just there to enjoy the time. Stop enjoying it. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah, and like Walmart has slowly gotten more ugly as time goes on. I feel like at first it was ugly. Yeah. It was ugly, but now it's just gotten like I've seen so many ugly people at Walmart. So many ugly people at Walmart, man. I feel like that's the
standard for Walmart, though. Have you actually gone into a Walmart late at night?
Yes.
Those 24-hour Walmarts, man?
I fuck with Walmart. Like, I've been in Walmart with pajamas, with the baggy shirt.
So you're one of those fucked up people.
Yeah. I've been there getting some last-minute things. Like,
I'm in the cereal aisle talking to the boxes.
Yeah. Like, I've been there. I've done that. But at the same time, it's like...
I've definitely been one of those people where I'm, like, high out of my fucking mind. Like, just blown out. But I go there late. I'm just like...
That was when it was 24 hours, though.
Yeah. I think some still are. Some are, I think.
I don't know. I think after COVID, when COVID happened,
a lot of them stopped.
Yeah, they
I think
stopped.
The ones in the big cities are still 24/7 because there's a lot of 24/7s.
Yeah, but I know CVS and Walgreens are, but
Madison, when I was living out in Madison still had one. They were talking about not doing it.
Yeah,
and I think they were going to be open till like 3 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning, something like that, which I thought was stupid. Just close at midnight.
Yeah,
but also, I mean, the Planet Fitnesses too. Like there was like 3, 4 of them in Madison, and all of them were different hours.
Yeah, well, see, like the one,
only one was 24/7.
Yeah, well, the one where we're at now, it's 24/7 from Monday to Thursday. They close at 9 on Friday and like 7 on.
I like that.
Weekends.
I like that because let's be realistic. Not everybody's going to be there in the middle of the night, and half the time you're paying somebody, 1 or 2 people, to be there for nobody else to be there.
Yeah,
so just close. The convenience of 24/7, I think, is a corporate thing, and it doesn't work. It just costs the company money, but it doesn't cost them a lot of money. But it still costs.
Except for Waffle House, that's an exception.
Waffle House is different, though. I think restaurants are different.
Restaurants are different. Restaurants are different, but at the same time, Waffle House is the only restaurant I feel. And McDonald's, Waffle House for when you want to sit down and eat.
Taco Bell should be 24 hours.
Taco Bell.
Some are.
Taco Bell.
I hate Taco Bell, but I understand. I hate it with a passion. The food just does not agree with me.
It's just great. It's just great high food. Like McDonald's a good high food.
It is a great high food. It's great drunk food.
Waffle House is by far the best high food you'll ever.
Y'all hype up Waffle House out here.
Come on, man, bro.
It's mediocre at best.
Oh my god.
It's mediocre at best, man.
All-star breakfast with scrambled eggs, hash browns. Let me tell you something. Get a little grape jam on them toe toasts. Rub them together.
Toast?
Yeah. Suck up on one of them toes now, but get that grape jam, push it together, eat that thing. I'm telling you, that thing's gone in at least not even a minute. Not even a minute. I tear that shit up, son. I tear it up. And like I remember when I used to live right beside the Waffle House in those apartments, and I would like get hot. I mean, like I would be playing video games, playing Call of Duty type shit, and getting high, and then going over to Waffle House and like just vibing, bro. I would just be there, be like, yummy, yummy, yummy.
I think Waffle House is just okay.
I mean, whatever.
I'm not a big Waffle House
You
person.
need to go at whatever. Listen, have you been to one down here?
Yeah, I have. I wasn't high for it though, so maybe I need to be high for it. All right. We'll plan that.
Yeah, we'll have to plan that. We have to plan that, but we have to have a DD, of course.
Yeah.
Safe driving.
Yeah, drive safe, y'all.
Drive safe.
Talking about plans. What's your plan for Christmas? What you gonna do? Because I know we talked about it a little bit, but we didn't really go.
Yeah, well, Christmas is kind of it's. So I have about like starting Sunday, I have something to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and these are all just hitting Christmas. Sunday, I'm going to Kennesaw. Monday, I'm going to my great aunt's. Then Christmas Eve, we have a party here, right? And then Christmas, we have, obviously Christmas. So So I have something to do constantly, and we have been booking our ass off, decorating, doing all that, especially Mom. Mom decorated the shit out of our house, it looks great, man. It looks amazing. It really looks I love so it. But yeah, so we've been doing all this decorating and just getting ready for Christmas because, again, it don't feel like Christmas, but
dude, it doesn't feel like Christmas to me at all. There's no snow. It's not cold. Like
it's 55 degrees. I was
gonna say 100% of my life has been spent in Illinois 90% of my life has been spent in Illinois or Wisconsin. And so not hating my life because it's so cold and not seeing snow is crazy. It doesn't feel like Christmas. Didn't feel like Thanksgiving. Doesn't feel like Christmas. I grilled out for Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah,
a little bit, not too much. I did some grilled sausage for the stuffing. Amazing, so good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Usually my Christmas, because me and my family really don't do holidays too much anymore, and we're doing it. We're starting it up again now because our niece.
Right.
We want her to have that, but I usually just did Christmas with my buddy. And it's like this is the first year in the last almost 10 years that I'm not celebrating Christmas with them. Breaks my heart a little bit.
It does.
Because they're like my second family,
Yeah.
And I established the whole thing with my family. I'm like, it's gonna have to be an on again, off again thing. Like I came out here, doesn't mean my life stops.
Yeah.
Like I have a whole life back home. It's like eventually maybe that'll change. I'm like, but right now it's like I have friends, I have family, and it's like they're not blood, but that's my family. Those are people that were with me, during my 20s, during my my bullshit phase, my second full bullshit phase.
Hell yeah.
But
bull face.
But yeah, this one we're doing a dinner for Christmas Eve, and we're doing something for Christmas. But it's really we're just gonna be hanging out. That's really it. And even if I don't go anywhere next year, I need to be able to do something different. Like I'll give my family time, of course, but it's like.
There has to be something that I gotta change up.
I'm just like I'm a go kind of person.
And
I gotta be doing something.
In which Christmas shopping, did you get your Christmas shopping finished?
Ours is simple. I hate the idea of presents. I do. I'll get them sometimes, but more for I'll get them for people that I genuinely have a connection with, or just if I can afford it at that time.
Yeah.
But it's like in general, it's like I want to get presents for the kids. I think as adults we understand, life is hard, life is tough, you got shit going on, and I put more time into the quality of time that we spend together rather than the quality of items that we give each other. I don't want to put that's too much pressure, and I'm a horrible gift giver. I'm bad at it.
I think I'm one of the best.
Yeah, I'm bad at it. So it's like the thing is, it's like, hey, and that's something I've done for some of my exes is I've been like, hey, for your birthday, Christmas, I always found something to do for them, but for the birthday, or any other kind of events, I was like, why don't I just give you an entire day? And people are like, well, you can give that to me any day. It's like, no, but this is all about you. We'll do whatever you want. I'll pay for it. You have a good time. If you want to stay in, you want to pig out, you want to go out, you want to take a trip. My ex, we went to Vegas for her birthday. That's the kind of present. It's that kind of. It's like, let's go take a trip. Let's go on a road trip.
Let's be together. Yeah. All day.
Let's spend some time. Let's do something that we don't normally do together. Let's do that together and have memories. That's more. It's like the same reason why I don't take pictures. I don't do recordings. I'm not on social media. I can't live my life like that. I'm just more in the moment on living my life. I like the memories.
Until now, he's now on social media.
Right. Yeah. This is all kind of new for me. I'm just
but he's getting better at it.
Kinda.
You're getting better at it. Come on.
Kinda. Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I like spending.
I had somebody try to dox me. They couldn't find me.
Seriously?
Yeah, they couldn't find me. There's a lot of Miguels out there. There's a lot.
Oh, yeah. That's a common name. That's a common name.
There's a lot of Miguel Colognes out there. There's a lot of Miguel Jose Colognes out there. Yeah, there's a lot of me out there. But I think I might do something for New Year's, though.
Oh, what do you have for New Year's? Well, it's
New Year's. I'll probably be working.
You'll probably be working.
And I don't like. I want to do something, but there's also something else that I had planned that was a little bit more personal. And I feel like I need to give retribution to that.
Yeah.
Before I give anything to anybody else.
Well, I mean,
I have to figure out. I have to figure out how I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Yeah. It's just I have to do it. I did it. Yeah. I would talk more about it, but it's weird to some people. And it's just weird to some people.
And it's not New Year's. Which New Year's falls on a Wednesday, and that's usually when our episode comes out.
It's so weird. Yeah.
It is weird. But it's usually when our episodes come out is on Wednesdays. So we're just kind of, we're taking it easy.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah. This is the time. I mean, we'll talk about. I was gonna get right into New Year's resolutions, but
no, you can't. You can't, man. We gotta have these plans. Look, we're organized now.
Yeah, okay? We are.
We organize. We have a plan for everything that we do, and 2025 is gonna be our year. It's gonna be our year, the year of the part timers.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Just for the most part. Oh man, but yeah, Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas, the snow and all that. Which I love cold weather, and I think we've talked about this before on this podcast.
Hot weather.
And you're hot weather, and I'm just cold weather. But
I mean, in general, dude, I love everything else besides the present thing. I just feel like there's too much pressure, too much materialistic desire behind the present. And that's why that's it. Just. It rubs me the wrong way. I just don't like that.
Yeah. It rubs me the wrong way, too. What are we talking about?
I was just going to say, I'll rub you the right way.
That's terrible. Oh, my God.
Well, I love everything else about Christmas.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere. I love the
family time is something that I'm there, man.
It's hard to, and the thing is that there's such a sad undertone to the holiday, but it's hard to be sad. There is a sad undertone to the holiday,
especially when you're a single little bitch.
Yeah. Hey yo.
Hey, it's okay, man. I get it, but hey,
I love seeing too when you get to that time of the year how desperate people start getting to get into relationships.
Oh my God,
and I'm like,
you don't even know.
Look at all you losers.
I know. It's like, man, what the? And so especially funny. The girls. I mean, respectfully, but like,
we're assholes.
We are, but like the women, like they.
Oh, it's obvious, dude.
Oh my God, they get so upset and so mad that they can't find a boyfriend.
I've spent some holidays alone, and like
that's fine.
The biggest reaction I got was always from women. Well, that's so sad. It's like, don't make me feel sad about it. I'm gonna order Chinese food and enjoy myself.
Yeah, I can spend money on myself instead of spending money on your dumb ass. Like, you're just gonna leave me or cheat on me.
What'd you do for Christmas? Oh well, I went out. I got some Chinese food. I smoked a bowl. I went home. Relaxed, cleaned up the apartment, slammed all the Chinese food, and just kind of went to bed. And I say this like with a smile, and they're like, "Well, that's so sad. You should have told me. You could have you could have came over to my place." I'm like, that would have made me feel worse.
And
actually,
do what?
Like I enjoyed myself. My silence, my alone time.
That's
if I wanted to do something, I would have done to something.
Yeah,
gone.
It's like if you
gone and done something.
It's all right. English.
Oof,
but like I feel like if you go to a girl's house, and especially I hate it when they say that, like, "Oh, you could have came over here." No, bitch. The only gift you would give me is STD. It wouldn't be anything other than that.
Who are you fucking?
Dirty whore?
You're fucking dirty whores?
No. Don't say that, bro. You're going to get me in trouble. But, I mean, it's just...
don't get me wrong. Like
the desperation in Christmas and that time of the year, like fall weather, it's cuffing season.
Hey, that is cuffing season.
And then summertime is when you let go of
you let go of the motherfucker. You know, it's like, I'm not going to waste... I just don't waste my time in general. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time in general.
Let me get ripped, and work,
But, like...
For the most part...
I mean, not that I wouldn't enjoy it, because it's like, I'm definitely, like, and I feel like I'm in the majority with a lot of people, where it's like, I don't want to go and do this, but when I go there, it's like, I'm actually having a good fucking time.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm glad I actually came out and I did this, because I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
It's just getting up and getting out, you know?
that's the big idea. Yeah. I mean, that's... God, we sound lazy.
I've had my full of it. Where I went to parties, I went to significant others.
Mm-hmm.
I went to, I held parties. We did the whole thing. We were hosting. Blah 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 blah. It's great. it's so great, but just like I'm tired these days. You know, I'm just real tired. I've said it before too. Like I'm a low maintenance person. I'm very efficient. Yeah. Highly efficient, but low maintenance. You know, and we said that a lot. I need somebody on that part. You know, it's just like I don't. I mean, you take what you can get. You know, obviously you take what you can get if you really want something. You know, but. Whatever. Yeah,
that's kind of it's weird because you kind of want someone opposite of how you feel or how you.
I've had opposite, man. Like I can't like being on time and shit. Like I've had most people I dated. Most of the girls I dated were actually really good about it. You know, I had one that was she was on her own fucking time. It didn't matter if it was her own fucking funeral, if it was something incredibly special for her mother. She was always fucking late. We were not leaving the house. It starts at 5. We are not leaving. No way in hell we're leaving the house before 5. No way in hell. Not once did we leave a single second before 5, dude. It frustrated me because I'm usually one of the. You're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. I live my life like that. I just do. There's very few excuses to be late to something.
Yeah.
You know, to me, I just see that as disrespectful. If you're going to a party, show up when the fuck you want. But if you're going to something for somebody, it's different.
Just show up on time.
Yeah.
If you make plans for a certain time, then be
respect, there. You know?
Yeah. So you act, I mean, traffic, whatever. 15 minutes. I get it.
Yeah.
Like that's a natural time for
you get
traffic.
like you get a little bit of
30 minutes to an hour. You don't want to be there,
almost on
and
purpose.
it's obvious that you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Man, I hate it when that happens.
But yeah, dude, it's just like, So, I mean, literally, I would tell her, I would lie to her and say like, she's like, because especially with reservations, because I missed out on 3 reservations. It's not a lot, but because she's like, that's fine. I'm like, they're not gonna hold it.
Yeah.
And then we get there, and it's like, well, it's an hour wait. She's like, why do we have to wait so long? I thought you said you got a reservation. I'm like, I did for 6:30. It's 7:40.
God bless.
She's like, well, you guys don't have anything? They were like, no, we don't hold reservations. We give you guys. This one place said they gave 15 minutes. This other place said they gave a half hour.
Yeah, well, I think at the place I worked at, it's 20 minutes.
Yeah,
but
and the thing is like I started lying to her, and I'm like, she's like, what time do we got to be there? I'm like, we got to be there at 5:00. Reality was we had to be there at 6, and
God,
lo and behold, we're walking in at 6:30, but we're closer to being on time than we would have if I said 6:00. Because if I said 6:00, we wouldn't have been there till like 7:30 or 8:00. Like, I don't understand that. And then she would bitch and complain. She's like, are you going to get ready? Yeah, I'll get ready. Hey, I'm almost ready. You're going to get ready? I'm like, you're almost ready is still like 45 minutes out from now.
What do you do? And it's like,
I'm getting my shoes on. I'm getting my coat on. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready. She's like, you weren't ready. I'm like, I am now. I'm like, what's the problem? I'm like, I'm ready. Let's go. She's like, are you going to wear that? I'm like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's shirt, pants, whatever. I'm like, it's not stained. I look good. She's like, you want to go get the chain? I'm like, why are you overdressing me? I'm like, stop overdressing me. I got a watch, got my ring, got my chain, got a hat, got something else. She's like, okay, you look better. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then it's this is why I told you to get ready. Like, you're the one that made me get all the extra shit.
Poor thing, you know. Man, we need to talk about unicorns and rainbows, happiness.
I mean, it's so funny looking back at it now. And I don't know why I did it because I was so unhappy. I mean, that's fine. If that's how you are, that's fine. I don't care. I'm just not compatible with it.
Yeah.
And to me, like, I look back at it now, and it's so funny because the most anxious time of my life was with her, because it's just like I see people like that. She didn't budget her money. Her life was in much disarray as it could be.
And if you're watching this, I don't know you. Don't kill me, bro. Kill him. Send me somebody else.
I've said the same thing to my folks too. I'm like, you guys, your life is so unorganized, and they're like, the house is great. I'm like, you as a person are so unorganized.
The house looks great. Not the house.
Like I said, low maintenance, high efficiency.
Yeah, that's it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Get it done, son. Easy. Oh, man.
But especially around this time of the year, there's a lot of stress. That's why I tend to stay back. I tend to sit back, not put myself, because the Christmas that I spent with her was so much work. We were doing something different every fucking day for the entire month of December.
But this time different. It's different. This year is different.
Yeah, it's different.
I have to get you. Oh, man. You're gonna blow a fuse, bro.
Right now, I'm losing my shit right now. Oh my god. I'm struggling right now, dude.
God, it's fine.
Yeah,
Christmas season is great. It's fun, and we're gonna have a great time.
I want to enjoy it. Yeah. That's all I'm here for. I'm here to enjoy it.
That's it. But we're gonna have a great Christmas, and we're gonna have. I needed that. But we're gonna have a great New Year. We're gonna have a great Christmas. We have a lot of plans for the podcast, and I'm excited for it. And the Christmas celebrations are gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time with your family. You better have a great time with your family.
Yeah. And you should have a great time with people who don't have families. Dick.
Yeah.
Dick.
Invite a homeless.
Don't do that. don't do that. Listen, the homeless people.
Whoa. No. God, you gotta understand the punchline to that joke.
I feel like we should release that at some point.
Oh, we should.
Whatever.
Patronage. We mention it every single time. Oh my God.
It's not like homeless people are gonna watch us.
They can't.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're homeless.
Yeah, but still, go give a homeless person. Go give a homeless person a turkey. Yeah, that better not mess up my focus.
I wanted to do that once. I really want to do that, where you go to a homeless shelter, you help out homeless people. I've always wanted to do that. What year are we in? 2022.
2022?
No, back in 2022.
Oh,
sorry, that's because I'm thinking what year did I do this?
Okay.
I'm still thinking I did this last year. It's like, no, I was living out here last year.
Yeah, you was.
But we did a charity organization. This guy I worked with, he was a retired carpenter, told me about it. It was Beds for Tots. And we built 900 beds for kids that didn't have beds from homes like that. And I jumped on that opportunity as soon as he told me, because I was like one of those kids growing up. It was a mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
And then it was a mattress and a box spring on the floor. And then when I got older, it was milk crates on the floor with a mattress on that. I don't think I was I think it was almost 20 before I got my first actual bed frame. Yeah.
I sleep on a box mattress.
There was a period where we did have them. It's because it was when we moved back to Chicago, our life was a little bit more we were pretty poor, Yeah. So I don't want to sit here and say my whole life was like that, but there was a period where I was like that, It's so it was just nice to be able to do that, And it's I didn't have much else going on, and it's that was just a nice thing to do. And it's I've always really thought that that's pretty cool to do, just any kind of charity organization, anything like that.
Give turkeys to the homeless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something I do want to do, too. If we do make this, I do
want 100%.
But I want to make sure we're donating to specific charities. I don't ever want to donate anything to Red Cross. Ever. Because it's just they pocket a lot of it. I understand why they pocket a lot of it, but I want to donate to actual charities and organizations that
I kind of just want to throw turkeys at people.
Huh? What? Throw chargers at people?
No, turkeys.
Oh, his turkey! Merry holidays!
Merry holidays!
But because I even thought about because me and my ex-fiance we talked about doing that, about hosting a party for the less fortunate.
Oh yeah.
We talked. Nothing ever came of it because there's a lot more that goes into it.
There's so much that goes into it, but I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I think that would be great.
I think once we start getting some traction, it'd just be nice to give back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give back.
I've always been a big fan.
We're gonna protect your.
But you get what I give you.
But hey, we're always looking out for our roots. Mm-hmm. We're protecting.
I feel
like
I should get up for a second. Keep talking.
Get up for a second. Keep talking.
I just wanted to make sure I put in my face in that.
Damn it! You did it again! Oh my God!
It kept focused though.
Well, hey, we're keeping we're keeping a good organization schedule. We have a checkbook.
It's not that great.
We have a checkbook.
Are you guys impressed?
Yeah, are we impressed? We're organized.
We're big boys.
We're organized. But anyways, oh my God, that was a Christmas episode.
Yeah, I think.
We had a lot of interesting topics, but hey, Christmas.
I think we're
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope y'all have a great one.
Yeah, seriously, if you guys are by yourselves, please go out and just
do something,
or just find a happy place for yourself. You know, in your own home. You know, like don't be sad on the holiday. Like I know
don't
it's
be
hard.
sad on the holiday.
Yeah,
message this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just comment, and we'll comment you back. We'll comment you back.
I'll berate you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But put yourself in a happy environment, guys. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Wait.
Happy New Queer.
Oh. Oh, what? Check us out on Spotify and YouTube.